Well. Hello. What's up, everyone? Sam is here. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. It is FAQ time once again, so I went onto all my socials and asked you to ask me some questions. So now I will answer questions for you, but not for you. And again, thank you guys so much for submitting the questions.
Let's do it.
Where should we start this time, Eeny, meeny, miny, mung. Catch a bahi by his tongue. All right, let's start with Facebook. If you hit yourself and it hurts, are you weak or strong? That's a nice little mindfuck there. Yeah. I could probably sit here all day and think about the answer to this one. Hello, Lucas Anderson. Famous! Few questions for you here from the Raging Bullshitter. After switching over to minal symbols, what did you do with your zildjians? Man, if I had a nickel for every time somebody asked me that, they are sitting in storage. Good. And if I had a dime for every time someone asked me, hey, can I buy your old zildjians? The answer is no. Good. Do you have a P.O. box for fan mail? I currently do not have a P.O. box, but some of you have been asking me for at least a year now if I can get a P.O. box so you can send me stuff. To be honest, though, I'm kind of scared of what you guys would send me. But that being said, if enough of you really want me to get a P.O. box, I will consider opening one. Please comment below if you want me to get a P.O. box, and if you want to send me something, just don't send me Polaroids of your penis. Chris Gillock says, I don't want to ask anything, just keep being you and brighten our days with funny content and good tunes. Ah, Chris, thank you so much, buddy. That means a lot, dude. When you poop, do you poop in blast beats or just normal like the rest of us? Well, I used to think that I poop normal, but my wife would probably tell you that my explosive is not normal. So if I had to pick one, I would say that my poop sounds like the bomb blast. Friedrich asks, have you ever used stacked cymbals, bells, chimes, or percussion? Are you planning to add some to your set? Oh, yeah. I did have a stack, like maybe when I was 15, 16, when I was really into Dream Theater and Mike Portnoy. It wasn't even a proper stack either. It was just two broken cymbals that I had laying around, but it worked. In terms of bells, chimes, or percussion, I don't know. Can you trigger that stuff? No, I'm just kidding. John Stevens, oh shit, Mudskid. How many eggs can you fit in your calf? 22? Well, John, that all depends. Are we talking Susan eggs or ostrich eggs? Victor wants to know, do you think being in marching band helped you become a better kit drummer? Also, hey Al, I definitely believe being in marching band helped. It helped with my rudiments big time. It also helped my ability to keep in time with a metronome. The drum instructor would plug the metronome into the loudspeaker and we'd be sitting there, bing, 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 and it was loud. I would definitely say there was a few benefits from me playing in the marching band. And then I got kicked out for shitting in somebody's hat. I recall you saying in your reaction to Martin video that you never done a 270 BPM blast beat. So what is the fastest blast you've done? Joe Fitzgerald asks, do you ever want to get into the swivel technique or just stick to heel toe for face melting doubles? Yeah, I don't really feel a need to ever try swivel. Well, I've tried it before. It didn't really work out. I feel like with some people, the swivel kind of happens naturally. And then there's people like Krim or Ken from Aborted who just totally take the swivel to another level, but those guys themselves are on another level. Yeah. Is it a bad thing that I like melodic drumming instead of just blasting? No. Currently right now, since I have very severe tendinitis, I prefer not blasting right now. Don't worry, I'm not going to stop blasting. I just, I need to heal a little bit. Ooh, a great question from Kevin Rubini. If you could only play one song for the rest of your life, what song would it be? Bill says, oh hey there bud, I got a question for you. Can you tell me more about that delicious looking shake you always drink during your streams? Also, if a man masturbates on an airplane, is it called hijacking? Hijacking. That's great. That's a great question about the drink. I actually see people asking this in the live chats quite often, and I don't think I've ever talked about it on a YouTube video before. The stuff I'm always drinking is called Lit by High on Life Superfoods, and I like to refer to this stuff as nature's energy drink. It's a whole raw food blend that you can mix with your favorite drink, and actually I just mix mine with water. To name a few ingredients, we have hemp protein, alfalfa, spinach, carrots, beets, kale, cocoa powder, maple sugar, and a chai spice blend. It's also pH balanced to help support your body's homeostasis and equilibrium. Some people have also asked me why I don't just go to the store and buy all these ingredients and just cook that myself, but with my schedule, I do not have the time for that. I am always on the go, I'm always working, and this stuff is just perfect for me. And it's perfectly blended too. They also have Wired, which is an omega oils blend, and I've been taking this very frequently too. Fatty acid rich oils are great for your nervous system and your brain. When I first tried this Wired oil, I actually did notice a little bit of a difference in my creativity behind the drum kit. You can mix it with Lit or any of your favorite smoothies, or since it's an oil, you can mix it with salad dressing. It also has a nice little side effect of increased libido. And if you don't know what that means, boing. Lastly, I need to show you the deadly drops. Oh! This stuff is crucial right now. This is a natural antibacterial disinfectant, and you can use it in a few different ways. Since it's all natural, you can swallow it. You can also use it topically against infections, and you can even use it as a nasal spray. How about that? It's great for when you have a cold or a flu, or if you're traveling and you want extra defense against getting a cold or a flu. This might be my favorite product of theirs. Actually, it really hits home for me. Most of you might not even know that I have an autoimmune deficiency. And if you don't know what that means, imagine your respiratory system as a hockey team, and mine does not have a goalie. If there's a virus or cold that's trying to sneak its way in, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna get it. When I'm around somebody who's sick, usually I always get it, and I get sick pretty bad too. So in my case, I will take any extra defense I can get my hands on. All I can say is thank you to High on Life for making this stuff. I've rambled quite a bit here, but what can I say? I like to talk about things that I like. And yes, I do have a special code for you guys. You can use SAMUS10 on their website, highonlifesuperfoods.com. You will get 10% off your order. It's great. What is your relations with Martin after that reaction video? I heard it is still good. Yeah, there was never any bad relations or beef or any of that stuff. I don't know why people expected that. Like, the video was a joke. I love Martin. So, yeah. He's a great dude. Did you actually do what I heard you did in the high school band building bathroom? If it was shit in somebody's hat, then fuck yeah. No regrets either. That kid was a piece of shit, and he deserved a piece of shit in his hat. Francois wants to know, are you Canadian or American? Well, I was born in America, and I live in Canada, and I dwell in Al's Cave. Would you fuck a bear in a lake? Okay, let's go over to YouTube. Holy shit, 356 questions. All right, well, we better get started. What band had the biggest influence on your playing style? Well, I feel like this kind of evolved as I evolved, and my musical tastes changed and grew. The first thing that really stood out to me was Mike Portnoy and Dream Theater. I was definitely hooked on that stuff for years. Then after that, I went a little bit faster and I started listening to Slipknot. That lasted a couple years, and then after that, I moved up to Cradle of Filth, Dimmu Borgir, Nicholas Barker. Oh, fucking yer. Great question from Leo. When learning a new song, do you play everything by memory or do you write some parts down on a score? Recently, I have found that making cheat sheets is a huge time saver. Maybe, I don't know how much time it saves, but I'm sure it eliminates how many times I have to repeat a song over and over again before I actually fully memorize everything. I have talked about this on a previous vlog before, and I've even actually shown you guys me making my cheat sheets. I talk into I talk into a microphone, and I pretty much tell myself what kind of fills are coming up. Am I going to play on the ride or the hi-hat? And I'll sing the fills to myself. You should try it. It's great. Do you actually like sex? Nope. Not at all. It doesn't feel good whatsoever. It's terrible. It's no good for you. Don't ever have sex. What are you working on for Dev? Na 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 na. Can you please do a second Hey Al? You know what? A lot of people have been asking me if I'm going to do a Hey Al Part 2. And even Al has asked me if I'm going to do a Hey Al Part 2. That perhaps features Al and his calf. Spread eagle with a beautiful white light shining down from the ceiling. I can already smell his rectum. Tips on starting drums. Yes, take lessons. Lessons. Great question by Diego here. How do you deal with blisters on your fingers produced by drumming? Oh, you're? That is sadly a problem I have been dealing with for many years now. Really, the best thing you can do is let them turn into calluses so then it doesn't hurt anymore. You know, there's the most common spot right here. Yeah. It just sucks when you have like a break for a couple months, or if for some reason you can't play drums for a couple months and then your blisters or the calluses go away, and then you get blisters again. Do you think Dave Davidson is the new self-god of death thrash metal in terms of guitar knowledge and skill? Hopefully you answer this one. Bunch of shit questions over here. Dave Davidson is an amazing guitar player. He did go to Berkeley, so that helps. But yeah, his guitar solos and his knowledge, yeah, holy shit, man. I don't know if he's the absolute best, but he's up there. Who inspired you to play guitar? I'm gonna go with James Hetfield. Amazing player, amazing writer. Yeah, fuck yeah, James. How often do you shit on your balls? You guys, what? I don't think I've ever gotten shit on my balls. Like, are you serious? Are you telling us, El Guapo, that you shit on your balls? Jesus Christ, man. What date is today? Well, you said that 2 days ago, and I'm filming this on June 24th. So, you know. Who do you think the worst drummer is? And Sex with Al. See, that's a question that I'm just not going to answer because that's a negative question. You guys, you should not ask negative questions. You're pretty much asking me to say something bad about a drummer. No. Have you heard Demolisher from Slaughter to Prevail? Only about 22 fucking times now. Do you actually like Raid Shadow Legends? You didn't even spell it right. But yeah, I do. I actually do play it every day. It's running on my second computer right now. I'm farming the Dragon's Lair, level 20. Yeah, I can talk about Raid right now. I can say whatever I want about it, technically, because they're not sponsoring this video. But yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I do play it every day, and it really pisses me off when people comment on those videos saying, oh, you're just fucking doing this because they're paying you money, blah, blah, blah. It's like, no. I do not work with sponsors that I cannot get behind, okay? So if you don't like Raid Shadow Legends, well, as Devi would say, suck it. Who are you and why are you in my feed? How about who are you and why are you in my feed? Great question by Chandler. What kind of music did you listen to as a kid or what was playing in your household growing up? Most of the time I just listened to whatever my dad was listening to, and that was like Southern rock classic stuff. There was Led Zeppelin, we had Marshall Tucker, there was Grand Funk Railroad, Allman Brothers. I definitely enjoyed that stuff. And then it was my uncle that got me into Metallica. Oh, yeah. You got anal cancer doing blast beats? Yep. Yep, that's right, guys. Blast beats cause anal cancer. Stay away. Okay, let's move to Instagram. If quizzes are quizzical, what are tests? Balls. Does it tickle your wife when you eat her out with a beard? Jesus Christ, you guys. It's inappropriate, but hilarious at the same time. And I know for a fact that if I answer that, you know what? No, I'm not even gonna say anything else. I can't answer that, dude. Milk first or cereal first? That actually depends on my mood, but I'm gonna go with the majority of the time I do milk first. And I'll just put a little bit of cereal in at a time, just for always having maximum crunch. Would you lingape Jared Dines for 200? Do you guys even know what that means? Actually, I need to mention, I found that somebody put a definition for lingaping on Urban Dictionary, and it is 100% incorrect. I don't know who did that, but don't go to Urban Dictionary for the definition of lingaping. Is there any chance to make a collab with Davie504? Well, me being the Bahi that I am, I just assume that, you know, he's too cool to want to do anything with me, but if he wanted to do some kind of collab with, you know, slap bass and blast beats, maybe if enough of you guys tweet at him or comment or, I don't know, I don't like telling groups of people to go somewhere and do something. It makes me feel like a bahab, but if you guys want that to happen, then sex. Honest opinion on Mastodon and Brandaler. Many think he overplays, but I feel he brings a cool dimension to an even cooler band. Also, sex from Norway. Chungy, I'm trying to record. I think Brandaler is fucking great. I don't think he overplays. I don't really think his fills are, like, too much. I think they're very tasteful. Brandaler definitely knows what he's doing, and I like him. Great question from Stromstagram. Do you ever feel limited in terms of being able to play what you want to? Or are you good enough now that you can play whatever you want? No, I definitely can't play whatever I want. There's a lot of things that I wish I could play, you know, like the jazzy stuff, the funky stuff. I feel like I'll never really able to be that good at that because I don't have time to work on that kind of stuff when I spend 3 or 4 days a week editing one fucking video. Please send help. Xbox One or PS4? PC Master Race. Would you rather have to watch your parents have sex every single day for the rest of your life or participate once and have it all end? What is wrong with you guys? What's your lucky number? Right. Tips for upcoming bands. Yep, don't suck. If I ask nothing, would you answer something? Yes. Krakoja. How can you get your parents to accept the fact that you love metal? Or in other words, how do you get your parents to be okay with it? Yeah, that's a tough one, because when I was growing up, my parents did not like me listening to metal. Yeah, I don't know how to answer this one without sounding like a complete dick, but what they don't know won't hurt them, so take advantage of your headphones and just listen to it all you can when they're not around. Are you aware of being the best fucking drummer of this generation? David, that's very nice of you to say, but I am far from anywhere near being, you know, the best. I will say thank you very much for the kind words. What's your favorite video game of all time? Well, that would be a toss-up between Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy VII. Both of those games are amazing, and I still play them sometimes. In fact, one of my moderators, Timmer, if you guys know Timmer, he is doing a rewrite, or just like, he's totally messing with Chrono Trigger and rewriting it like 6-6 Samus style with all my Bach-isms in it and a bunch of, some of you guys are even going to be the characters. I will be streaming that once he's done, so I'm pretty excited for that. How do you feel knowing that you're responsible for my son and I randomly saying, "Oh, you're and 222"? It's driving the wife crazy. How do I feel? Well, that's fucking awesome, dude. I love you guys. How many sticks could you fit in your ass? I can fit 12. Well, that is great, William. All right, I think that's enough questions for this time. Yeah, man, some of you guys asked some weird fucking questions this time. You guys. Well, as always, thank you all very, very much for submitting all these questions. That was a lot of fucking questions. Holy shit. Thank you all for watching and supporting the channel. You guys are fucking amazing. Seriously, I love you guys. Thank you for everything. Well, should this conclude our broadcast, Gabe? Yeah? Okay.